Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We are playing the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man. This is a class changing experiment. The casters are becoming fighters. I think I have two characters left to convert. The Alchemist and the Psionic. Okay, so last time we completed the Umpani quest. We need to get the Bayesian quest from General Ymir now. So let's go do that. Do you have a portal set in ground? I think it's this one. It'll get us closer to him. Let's see, where am I at? Yeah. Okay. General Ymir. Oh yes, and we do have X-ray. Okay, there's one red right here. One red all by himself. It might be a spider. Nope, it's a golem. Level 17. Wow, okay. We can surprise attack him. Throw a toxic cloud down there.
Taken care of.
If you say so.
What else do we want to do? Hex? Let's do haste.
Understood. Very well.
It's not going to do much damage, but better than nothing.
Very well.
And Twitch is acting weird. Let me see what this is. Okay. My Windows screwed up. Hang on. There we go.
The enemy will die.
Sulla malla lassù. Alla cahi.
Okay, here we go. New Guardian Angel.
Very well.
I have all the fighters up front now. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Hey there, Lord. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Good day to you. Okay, do we want to do Superman? Superman.
Very well.
You're doing good? Glad to hear
Very
it.
well.
Yes, I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Fair enough.
Damn it.
I think this is a granite guy. Level 17.
Understood.
Do a body of stone. Front fighter too, that'll help with that guardian angel.
Taken care of.
Another Superman.
Very well. If you say so.
What kind of training do we want to get here? Here.
Understood. If you say so. Understood.
More air training.
Understood. If you say so. If you say so. Damage.
Mage fighter's up to 94 hit points.
Much better.
Their blood is ours.
Nice. Okay.
Waiting.
Oh, that was because of Superman. That explains it. Yeah, only 81 hit points. Superman boosted vitality, so it was higher. Okay. Level 5 security pass. General Ymir.
Something valuable.
Magic Nectar 3, nice.
What could that be?
Okay.
Ah, someone new to talk to.
Hey, Hamatic, welcome to stream. How are you doing? You're having your third drink at the moment? And it isn't tea. Haha.
Well, it sure is good to finally meet your team. I need you to get soldiers. I'll say a prayer.
What a fine, upstanding officer.
Okay.
My pleasure.
We'll go ahead and set our portal here instead. Okay. Let's go ahead and open just a few of these.
It's
Most of them aren't very good, but
waiting.
Yes.
come on, do better now.
Yes.
Bullet stones? No, I don't think so. Okay. Those the only stones I have? Guess it is. Wow. Well, we should at least identify them. Medusa. Okay. Death bomb. Portals. Oh, it's still saying Secret of Silver Blades. I thought I adjusted it. Darn. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Ham. I think I posted on my Discord channel the correct one, but not on the stream. Let me do that. I hate when that happens. Okay, let's see. Get this updated. And it sends out an email to people. The wrong one too. Can I do that? There we go. Okay. All right, should be good now for those that refresh. People last year were bothering Kipper when his tag wasn't according to the game he played. Yeah, and I play a lot of games, so I swap in and out. I don't play the same one all the time. Seems like Kipper will play the same game for like 3 months
Ready.
straight. So he probably doesn't have to change his very often. Okay.
Of course.
Lock tight. Yes?
Yes.
There's only like 2 good chests here, or lockers. I think this might be one, yeah.
Locked.
Yes?
This one sometimes has decent things in it.
Yes.
And it sure wasn't decent. Garbage. People can react weird these days, he says. Says. Yeah. I don't let people bother me. They don't like when they get upset about something like that, like Kipper's stream or my stream or whatever, just go somewhere else. That's, you're willing to do that, that's fine with me. Hey Jeff, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Big Forte Gaming, woo, he says. Jeff's been streaming an NFL game. I don't know the name of it. He's almost done with it, I think, aren't you? You're getting close. Or do you still have quite a bit to go? Okay, I have to figure out where I'm going next. What level are we?
Of course.
14. It's like 14-ish, okay. I think we could probably do the Bayesian quest. So let's do that.
Waiting.
Oh, you already beat it. You won the Super Bowl. Nice. Congratulations, Jeff. That is awesome. Not a sports fan. He's not a sports fan, but he still won the Super Bowl. That's great. Awesome. Okay. So I think probably the quickest way is to go here. And then here. And then let's sneak attack these.
Taken care of.
Sneak attack. Wow, they're actually out of range, but we can still hit them with
Understood.
area of effects. So probably Death Sting.
Very well. If you say so.
I foresee an easy Saketi run.
Hex 3 of them. Oh, they're Thrashers. Okay, those are weaker.
Taken care of.
I'm gonna do a Sonic Blast, but you can't actually
It's
cast
just
that
not
until at
destined
least
to happen.
one of them's within range. So let's do Hoover instead.
Understood.
If you say so. Very well. If you say so.
So do you move on to another football game now, Jeff, or do you get to take a break from football and play something more traditional?
Very well.
Justice League Task Force is next. A not so good fighting game made by Blizzard. Huh. Is that a SNES game? Cause you've just been on like a SNES kick, right? Then The Secret of Mana, which will be fun. Oh, cool. I've heard of that one. I've never played it. Hey, Ludius. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Good evening to you. The SNES Quest Jeff Entertainment System. Yeah. Is your goal to beat every SNES game?
Crawl out of the swamp.
It is now.
did
That's quite the achievement if you can pull that off. Not if, but when you pull that off. Not a chunk. Saving those. If we don't need that. I think I'll just have one stun rod. Okay, let's recharge the mana stone. Jeff says, this game is cool. Every time you play, there's new areas I've not seen. Yeah, this is the swamp. We're going to be going soon to Bajan, which is like a beach area. There's a bunch of psionic type creatures. Okay, you have a wrist rocket. Wrist rocket. We need to buy you one. Do you have any Medusa stones? Yes, you do. Buy those. We'll buy the impaling. Nectar. Fire Mana Stone back. Ooh, he had an extra one too. Cool. He does not have another Amulet of Healing.
Well, y'all come back.
That's okay.
My pleasure.
Ludia says when something like the Stun Rod procs, does the target still roll a resistance check? Yes. Yes, they do. And depending on their level's higher than yours, it increases their magic resistance. Paralyzes water resistance. Your level's lower than theirs. Wait, I said it backwards. If your level's lower than theirs, they get an increase magic resistance. If yours is higher than theirs, it decreases it. And then when you play it on expert, after all the rolls are calculated and figured out, then it seems to add about a 30% to it. You know, in the computer's favor on everything. Okay, let's see. You can take those. Get your wrist rocket. And let's switch you back to impaling. Perfect. Alright, I'm not gonna waste time here, Rustin.
Ready.
I'll just go to Beja next. In Magic Screen, in Wizardry 8, and Element Shield, all those, they actually do apply to those types of effects too. In Wizardry 6 and 7, it does not. Magic Screen does not give you a boost to melee attack procs. It only does it for spells and monster special abilities. Ludia says there are like 1,000 plus NES games. Yeah, he's doing Super Nintendo. SNES. I don't know how many there are there, but I'm sure it's a lot less. Although the games are probably longer on the SNES. NES is 700-ish, Jeff thinks. If you include the Famicom, it's over 1,000, he says. Lydia says Super Nintendo was his jam.
I see some sort of beast.
Yeah, I had a Super Nintendo when I was a kid. That was the last console I actually got. Okay, let's get our X-ray going.
Yes. Present. Understood.
And right around the corner. Rinjian Overseer. Alright, let's aggro these guys.
Taken care of.
Jeff says I'm including Japan Europe exclusives too. Many of them are probably unplayable with no Japanese knowledge. Oh man.
If you say so.
Yeah, that would be rough. Your list is 1,827 at the moment. Still have some other oddities to add. What in the world?
Understood. Understood. Very well.
Let's see.
Very well.
Here we go. Quick attack. Look at all that poison and unconsciousness and nausea from the toxic cloud. These guys are very water resistant, but I'm still going to put an acid bomb.
If you say so.
Actually, no, I'm not. Let's do element shield
Taken care of.
and soul shield.
Understood.
There we go.
Very well.
Very well. If you say so.
There we go. Hey, Moody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Lydia says, I am reminded I've been playing some prison games. Fun, but kind of brutal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still alive in that. I haven't had a party wipe yet.
Very
I
well.
haven't played it for a while either.
Most encouraging.
Let me get back to it. Are you enjoying it? I'm playing it blind. Sorry you're stressed, Moody. That's a bummer. I hope things improve for you soon.
Very well.
Okay, we're gonna do a sneak attack here.
Taken care of.
If you say so.
Very well.
Understood.
It'll take a while. Let's do a Guardian Angel. Protect
Very well.
Sonic.
Okay.
Looks like we're hitting all of them, or at least most of them.
The enemy die.
Mala la soul. Samotagus.
Ah, sorry to hear that, Moody. That sucks. Well, just start it again, you know? It's gonna be something forever, I'm told.
Very well.
You just have to start
If you say
again
so.
and keep on going. Lydia says, I am not used to how fiercely old school it is. Oh yeah. Wizardry 1, yeah. Absolutely.
Understood.
Very well.
I need this element shield to proc soon. Let's actually do it first.
Taken care of.
Okay, there we go.
Bad trace of negative energy.
If you say so.
Okay.
Understood.
Let's get a toxic cloud on them.
Taken care of.
And how about another Superman?
Very well.
Yep, Ludius is right, Moody. That's the way to look at it. That is true.
You say so?
Taken care of.
If you say so.
Understood.
We believe in you, Moody. We know you can do it.
Very well.
Very well.
Rin gems.
I am in need of firing buds. The negative energy is gone.
Very
And
well.
now we'll run forward.
Very well.
Doing some.
Understood. Understood.
I don't know. Do I have sane mind? I said we could.
Understood. Very well.
Run! My illness is extinguished.
Understood. Very well.
Fighter casting heal all. That's pretty sweet. It's low power level, but it's still cool.
If
Understood.
you say so.
The negative energy is gone.
My illness is extinguished.
There we
Our
go.
will prevails.
I think I am getting.
Nice. 2 level ups.
That's better.
Okay, straight fighter. Dexterity and speed. She's up to 202 hit points. Most combat artifacts throw. Gadgeteer. Strength and speed. Locks and traps. Ranged combat. Engineering's maxed as far as what we can do with level ups. I don't know. If I rest here, those crabs may come up to us. So let's kill them first. Same on the mini-map. It's got to be around this corner.
This will be good practice.
Okay. Level 10.
Understood. Very well.
If you say so.
Taken care of.
Okay.
Run! Very well.
Okay. So you need arrows. Let's give you Viper. How are you doing? You have plenty. Good. Okay. Looks good. Lydia says, your class changing. I'm trying to decide if it's worth bothering in Wizardry 1. If you're playing the DOS version, good luck. Because you lose attributes. And more attributes lost leveling up. That's what kept happening to me. I have a character named Neverlord because of that. He's supposed to become a lord.
Present. Ready.
Okay.
Yes?
Do want to put some magic nectar. Heavy heal, heavy heal. There we go. And the Ring of Sanity I probably should put on someone. Alchemist. I'm going to give you this in this area. You can use the medicine bag later. Lydia says, ouch, yeah, Lord requirements are off the chart. I was actually close. If the attributes wouldn't have went down, I think around level 4 or 5 I could have converted to a Lord. But I think he was like level 11 now, something like that, and he's much farther than he was at level 1 to become a Lord. Pretty silly. Okay, there's some yellows and there's some reds. Let's see if we can hit these.
Taken care of.
Okay, we're hitting the reds. I don't know what they are.
If you
Find
say
out.
so.
Let's get a soul shield.
Understood. Very well. Very well.
The enemy will die.
Sentries.
À la calice.
They are not taking much damage there.
Taken care of.
We better get element shield going.
Taken care of.
Understood. If you say so. Very well. Very well.
Taken care of.
Okay, so they have a soul shield. Well, you're protecting this
say so.
one. Lydia says I may be behind the times, but I just learned that Wardna and Trevor are Andrew and Robert back to... Yeah. That is correct. But you found out at least.
If you say so.
Better now than never.
Very well.
Okay.
Taken care of.
Fire. Fireball again.
Very well.
Haste.
Understood. Very well.
Yep, sleeping at Wizardry 1. I'm not sure what that means, Jeff. Sleep, Wizardry 1. Sleep, Wizardry 1. Not sleeping? Gotcha.
Saketi run.
Taken care of.
You're saying Wizardry 1's cool. Okay. I thought the seems good was for cool. The thumbs up seems good. Shows you how little I know about the Twitch emoticons.
Ah, how exquisite.
I prosper. Is a beast here?
Berries. Okay.
Yes.
So, Mage Fighter level up. Strength and Dex. Polearm. I want to work on artifacts more yet. Let's get it up higher. 58. Perfect.
Taken care of.
Present. Very well. Very well. I see some sort
Yeah,
of
there we go. The thumbs up on the Wizardry 1. That makes more sense to me, Jeff. Thank you. That's funny. Okay, we got a bunch of neutrals here. So they're gonna get mad if I approach.
Yes.
Do I have Chameleon? I do. Let's try that. Nope, didn't work. Let's run right past them. Keep on running, keep on running. Hey, look at that. We outran them. That's the way to do it.
We'll have to do something about this trap. Waiting.
Let's base this way. Armor melt, that's not bad. Oh yes, and we get the microwave right now. Gadgeteer. Level 15, we might be high enough to do it. Where's the microwave chip?
Perfect.
Nice. We have a microwave ray. Yep, and we can use it. That's gonna be fun. Heavy stamina, lightning rod. I'm probably not gonna use Jack in the Box. Grab this for later. Come on, quit getting stuck.
Is a beast here?
Yes.
Waiting.
I don't think this is worth picking up. Oh, wait. These camel pants. Yeah, 20% water and air resistance. We are definitely using these on the gadgeteer. Okay.
Like the jackal, the enemy slinks upon us. Fortune will see us crush this enemy.
Taken care of.
Understood. Run!
I see some sort of beast.
I don't know if I need to waste the haste here.
Understood. Run!
Back to normal again.
Okay.
Yes.
Waiting.
Understood. Understood.
Look, it's alive.
Be on guard. Combat begins.
Battle Lord.
Taken care of.
Understood.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Very well. If you say so.
He's level 20. It's actually higher level than the Deepkin, I think.
Understood.
Very well.
Let's use a molecular gray on this one.
If you say so.
Run!
Very well.
Taken care of.
Very well. Very well.
Understood.
Hey, why is looking the screen? How are you doing?
Taken care of.
Critical hit.
Their blood is ours.
That's pretty decent training. Alright.
Waiting.
Yes?
Waiting.
Okay, how many spell points? Yeah, you can definitely use some nectar.
Understood.
How about
Present.
you? You're good.
Yes?
And you're good.
I foresee an easy victory.
Taken care of.
Understood.
If you say so.
Run.
What he said, Wizardry 1 is cool. Until Wordna cast Tilt Away 2 times in a row.
Very well.
Well, it says I made Resurrection a non-combat spell. Good idea. Oh, where you can't cast it in combat? That's interesting. That would make Iron Man runs pretty darn hard. They're already hard enough. Save's coming, of course. You
Yes?
could still do it.
It's trapped.
We got a vaporizer. Cutlass of the Damned. It's cursed. Stamina drain. Insane 25%. Weighs 4.5. Yeah, this is pretty garbage. But I expected that.
Taken care of.
Okay. Book of Return.
Excellent.
I think I have a Book of Portals somewhere. Did I already use it? Oop.
Excellent.
How much does this weigh? 1.5, so it is almost weightless. You can mess around with it. There's a very, very low chance of working. Could still be fun. Moody says, I remember my Wizardry 7 single person run had 50 deaths, but did not technically save scum. Yeah. Forces the player to be more careful with the resurrection. Yeah, that's true. But they can still save scum. That's the problem. I would say disable save scumming. Force Iron Man. No, not really. It should be the player's choice. They want to save scum or not. Okay. Picking that up.
I see some sort of beast. Very well.
Okay, what level? Level 7. Okay, let me see if I can aggro these. Should be able
Ready.
to
Waiting.
get this out here. before the fight even starts. Okay, here we go. Let's get a toxic cloud on him.
Taken care of.
And I'd like to try to hex them.
Understood.
Doesn't act like it's hitting all of them.
Very well.
Silence never works. I'm not trying it. Let's do a guardian angel.
Very well.
If you say so.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This is more excitement than I bargained for.
Nice. Well, we hex the thralls.
Smile on us in this great battle.
Moody says, I was going to allow save scum for the game of Pain of Corpus, but got killed by blind mice once. Then killed it the second time, same way I was killed. And Claus says, I once had a new location where saving was impossible, but did not find out what caused it, and it went away after some edits. Well, that's weird. Blind mice has some chance to run, but 3 blind mice will always run. 3 blind mice. Let's see how they run.
If you say so.
Let's see. They may end up casting an eye for an eye here.
Very well.
Need to get element shield.
Taken care of.
Need to get soul shield.
Understood.
Let's do a bless.
Very well.
Yep, there's the eye for an eye. Cast it on one of the thralls. So as long as we don't hit one of the thralls, we'll be okay.
If you say so. If you say so.
Why can you not reach him? Our range is long. Why can't you hit him?
If you say
Oh, he's hexed where his skill dropped, his engineering skill dropped below 75, so he can't use it. Okay. Fireball, let's bring this back. Should be good. Okay, we'll get these cast and then we'll run forward. Okay,
Very well.
let's get this curse. Thought I had removed curse, maybe I don't. Oh, doesn't look like I have it.
Taken care of.
Perhaps because there was no physical ground and only dynamic objects, Claus says. It'd be cool to mod the game in a way where you can't save. Yeah, I wouldn't force players into that though.
much better.
The pandemonium on me. So we need to cure sanity here.
Understood.
Okay.
Oh, much better.
Very well.
Let's see here. This one does not have eye for an eye.
Understood.
I'm gonna use a charge amulet to heal in here.
Taken care of.
That one doesn't have eye for an eye. Neither does he. So we should be good. Use microwave ray on symmetry. Perfect. Moody says, I think saving should be okay, but only due to the game occasionally freezing. Switch. Let's see, we have our blast. Let's take a look at 4 turns left on that, 5 turns left. Superman.
Very well.
And I'm gonna do an eye for an eye here.
Understood.
Ring of fire.
Taken care of.
Eye for an eye won't affect ring of fire.
Very well. Understood.
Okay, range in chief. Do a haste next.
Understood. Very well.
Let's get our element shield
Taken
on
care
here.
of.
Olivia says, you know, I never got this far in the game. Yeah, this area is very dangerous. Plus, it's even cooler. The game detects save scums. Went for 2 reloads. It gets 1 reload of its own, so when the player has luck, the game spends 2 of its reloads. And the save scummer must go through the same battle again. That would be funny.
Very well.
Understood.
I have no ammunition.
Our will prevails.
Delightful.
Okay.
Why, who could that be?
Yes.
Guests enter our realm. Locked tight.
Alright, so the priest fighter got a level up. Let's do strength and dexterity. We're still working on dual weapons. It's going to be ages. But we're doing it. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and get this guy in our party so we can a bunch of experience for bringing him back.
Well, it's about. He says, do you think you were under direct? Okay.
I do have a portal set right by the general, so we'll be able to get that experience real quick. Bosses, imagine the uproar on Steam, etc., from snowflakes who want their money back for the game. If you couldn't save, you mean?
Crackpot, dead ahead of me.
Yeah. Hardly anyone. I mean,
Yes?
I don't think anyone would be wanting to play it for the first few times without reloading. That would be rough.
Ready.
Unless you put it on easy level. Easy. Wouldn't be that bad.
Present.
Maybe that's it. If they play on easy, it has to, you can't save it.
It's got a lock.
That would be funny.
Yes?
Yes.
I can finally use these gloves. Most of my runs, I haven't been able to use these. Okay. Ooh, Mystic Spear. I forgot about that one. That'll be a good equip later. Okay. Okay, let's see what kind of junk we get from
Yes.
Janet. Hardly ever get anything good from her.
Yes.
Like the jackal, the enemy
Usually
slinks
it's
upon
just
us.
like her eagle or her fire resistance thing.
Strange that but he, the dark.
It's a guaranteed item. Yeah, that's pretty much what I always get. Heavy stamina and her also pendant. It's garbage. Plus 10 eagle eye? No, it's not even worth it. Lydia said, I started writing a game with a normal allow save scum mode and an elite non-scum mode with an extended ending. I'm not sure if my idea is great, just my own brainstorming. Yeah. Give people a boost. Yeah, what I would do potentially too is have better items and things. You could get better equipment.
Yes?
Give them special things if they play it without, you know, reloading. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so we got this set. We can teleport back. Get this quest completed.
Soldier,
General Yan.
soldiers. I can't. The reason
Okay, we got
can't
tons of
recon
experience from that.
I'll say a prayer. Beware.
My pleasure.
Okay, Alchemist and Psionic leveled up. I'm gonna have to figure out if it's time to convert the Alchemist. Let me see what spells I would get if I don't convert. Okay, it's the same. So I think it's time to convert. Biter. We're not going to do Piety because that doesn't give us any more spell points. We'll do Strength. Yes. Alright, this will be... Well, actually... Who's up front? I think I was planning on putting this one up front. I guess I could still do pole arms. Yeah, let's still do pole arm. All right. Let's see here. What do I have on me that I can equip immediately? Bronze greaves. No, might as well just leave what I have. Now, weapons, you get the Mystic Spear. That's probably it. Lydia says I like that idea too. And Claude says, of course, you must allow saves in a game which requires substantial time to play. At least if it requires learning. Roguelikes are usually short enough that starters literally laugh save. Yeah. What I'm doing in my game Forteverse is you get, I can't think of the terminology I used. You get a reinvestment of some of the points, some of the experience into skills of your new party members. So like, let's say you gained, let's make this up because I don't know the formula I use. You gain 100,000 experience. When you create new characters, you'll get a bonus of maybe, plus 50 that you can apply to attributes or skills. So it's kind of like a, not reincarnation, but it's like a transfer of some of the experience. Not a whole lot of it, but some of it. So each time you create the characters, you can keep getting those initial ones stronger. They still start at low level, but that's a way to make it feel like you're not completely scammed. Okay, Psionic is still staying a Psionic. And I have to work on Vitality because we need 50 to make a fighter. So do this. Let me make sure on Dex. Yeah, you need 50 Dex too. Yep. I think we're good on Vitality, right? Yeah. Okay. I really should get armor melt, but I hate wasting a 4th level spell like this. Light to Magic's not bad. That would be kind of interesting later with these fighter types. I don't like that it's thrown range. Prismatic Ray can be strong too. I want to be able to get Prismatic Chaos at some point. That's probably the last spell I'll get. And then convert to a fighter. Let's get Prismatic Ray. I'm not using... I use the fire spell points a lot, though. I'm not using these a whole lot. No, let's get my to magic. Okay. That's the decision. Claus says, so literally reward for player experience anytime in game. Yeah, like not when I say experience, I mean experience points. So if you earn experience points for doing things according to your vocation in the game, that will be reinvested back. Not as experience points for the new characters, but as like attribute or skill boosts at the beginning. Hey Igloo, welcome to stream. How are you doing? Did you already win with the all fighters? I don't remember. No, the all fighters failed miserably at the end of the game. their magic resistance sucked. That's why I'm hoping this approach will be a lot stronger. Because we have element shield, magic screen, all of these, so it should be pretty darn good. Okay, so what do we want to do now? Let me get some better equipment on the fighters. Need more stones. He's out of ammo already again. He still can't shoot arrows. Okay. Alright, let's go back to Impani base camp.
Waiting.
So we'll teleport back to the house.
Ready.
Present.
What am I missing? Missing
Yes.
X-ray.
If you say so. If you say so.
Moody says, if we are in Umpani land, visit Sparkle. Yep, that's where we're going. Boss says, I guess fighters succumb to quicksand from those nasty sprites or the death boats. I think they died to the Soul Eater, if I remember right. Or no. No, I think that party might have died to the Rapix fight. Yeah, I think it was the giant Rapix fight. We could not deal with all those spells. Here's Sparkle.
Guys! Okay.
Farewell.
But yeah, late game, all fighters, non-casters like that were just...
Soldiers,
sucked.
You'll have to head inside for your orders now. Okay.
Toodaloo.
just couldn't deal with it. Their magic resistance was awful.
Back so soon.
Okay. Keep, I'm not gonna use this. Get rid of it, get rid of it. So my plan was maybe to have this one use two-handed or an axe or something. I'm not doing it. At least not now. These weapons aren't good enough. Yeah. Staff of Doom. I may end up having Sonic use that later. We'll see. Stun Rod. I still drag it around. It's really good in Rapix Rift. Hey Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Igloo says some spells only get a duration increase from higher level. Those would be nice. Was that a statement, Igloo? You mean when you cast at a higher power level? It does increase the chance of penetrating too, though, when you cast at a higher power level. Like, that's why Pandemonium has a really good chance of working, because it's expensive and that's 6th level compared to Terror being 1st level and Insanity being 2nd level. Pandemonium's 6, so it has a really good penetration chance. Okay. Let's take a look here.
Yes.
So, usable by you. What do we got? Some more of these. I think he's already wearing a flak jacket, actually, the alchemist. And mesh leggings, yep. I'll buy a bunch of these. Okay, that's all done.
Don't let the
My pleasure.
So,
Of course.
we're level 14 and 15. 15, okay. I haven't even done Trenton yet. Okay. Let's go do the kidnap quest.
Waiting.
See if we can sneak attack whatever those are. Probably Death Sting Apices.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Yeah, they're out of range for group spells.
Understood.
But
If you say so.
the area of effect, the target with a little cursor like that will still work.
Very well. A battle? How exciting!
Wow, these have to be high level. What are these?
Taken care of.
Understood.
If you say so.
Very well.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Moody says there was a kid napping. Someone woke them up. Igloo says Gadgeteer turned. I never thought to do that. Turn to a fighter. I may leave the Gadgeteer. We'll see. It depends on late game if we're high enough level to still use gadgets. Otherwise, yeah, we'll change it. He'll be able to use better armor, but he'll lose his Omni gun. That again.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Understood. Very well.
Okay.
What level are these? 13? Why are we doing such bad damage when we're level 15?
If you say so.
That's really interesting. It makes me wonder if it's using my mage level 8 to determine the resistance difference between them and my character. It's almost like it's not using level 15, it's using level 8.
Very well. Very well.
Strange.
Very well.
Sulla malla la sol.
Five left.
If you say so.
Very well.
Nice show. Seven damage. Really? Hang on. 7 damage. What level oh, it was only level 2 boiling blood. Okay. That is possible.
If you say so.
Very well.
Can't reach any of those with that. We can zap them.
Understood. Very well.
Taken care of.
Sacchetti.
There we go.
Our will prevails.
Oh, much better.
Okay, where am I going? Doing the kidnap quest. Yeah, there's Tantris. We recruited him and then dropped him, so he comes back here.
Very well. This is good practice. Very well.
Okay, so who's gonna get kidnapped? Let's rest. Get all of our spell points back before we do that.
Ready.
Let's see.
Present.
Yes.
Anyone want to vote or take a guess on who gets kidnapped? Oh, sorry, Claus. We'll have a good evening. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, happy holidays. All right, here we go.
Who is missing? Someone
Ah,
is home.
took the psionic. How dare you?
A battle? How exquisite!
Okay.
Very
I
well.
can turn music on for the battles. Moody says, just curious, is there the possibility of an NPC getting kidnapped if an NPC is in the party? It's a good question, Moody, and the answer is no. It will only kidnap player characters.
Taken care of.
If you say so.
Okay, Guardian Angel. Guess the gadget
Very well.
here for now.
Okay.
He says, cool, I was worried about Sparkle getting kidnapped. That would be funny if NPCs could get kidnapped. Be like, oh, sorry, Sparkle, we'll try to find you. Yeah, that's more like the damage I expected. That was really weird. How little damage I was doing on those level 13s with Fireball. That was... I don't know if that was a bug or what the deal was.
Very well.
If you say so.
Very well.
A fighter that can cast a level 6 acid bomb.
Taken care of.
That's pretty cool. Lydia says, I feel like my mooks briefly get kidnapped in Arnica. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Or at least one of them does.
Taken care of.
Some reds over here. I don't know if those are the other insects it's talking
If you
about.
say so.
Very well.
Very well.
Yep, it is.
Their blood is ours.
Okay, now they're coming around the corner. 2 level ups, nice. Okay, so the real fighter, what do you want to do with you? And that sword's high. Dual weapons is 0. Start putting a little in Mason Flail. Okay, Gadgeteer, strength. And speed. These are more death stings, I think.
Very well.
Taken care of.
If you say so.
Very well.
Some
Very well.
The only training we'll get with casting now is
Taken
power
care of.
cast. That still does train
If you say so.
after you convert to fighter, but that's it.
very well.
Very well.
Very well.
If you say so.
Taken care of.
Our will prevail.
Taken care
Both are
of.
still on out there.
I prosper with the will of destiny. Boys!
Okay. So the mage fighter is level 16 now. Strength and dexterity. Keep on working on polearm. Loose combat. Artifacts. Okay. Really? More death stings?
Taken care of.
Oh my gosh.
Present. Very well.
Yes. Taken care of.
Ready. Very well.
Alright, sneak attack. I'm gonna try to get a stronger toxic cloud on him.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Very well.
If you say so.
Taken care of.
We got a power 6 on him. Nice. That's all the damage it did.
Taken care of.
If you say so.
Very well.
If you say so.
Too far.
It's like triangles on all of them. Yellow. Yep.
À la calice.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Whirlwind.
Very well.
If you say so.
20 points. 25. Yeah, Lydia says, wow, 5 damage. Look out, monsters. Cloud's gonna kill both of them.
Well done, everyone.
Nice. So we could either kill Croc outright, or we could go kill Brekik, the giant toad, and bring our character back that way. Get a little more experience if we go kill Brekik, but we can actually potentially get a few items too if we kill Croc. So I'm tempted to just go kill Croc. Probably won't get anything good from him, but you buy Medusa Stone from him and Amulets of Healing. Nice. Oh, and Mana Stones. Could potentially just... Oh, yeah, he won't sell anything. Forgot about that. Since we have the kidnapping, he won't sell anything until we complete the Brekik quest. So... Well, let's get our spell points back. I think I'm just gonna kill him. We're gonna go out here so he doesn't get our buffs.
Ready.
Present.
Okay. Let's see here. I gotta remember to put the
Very
priest
well.
up there next time. Let's see, we don't want to bless because he'll get that. Do a Superman on ourselves.
Very well.
Gadgeteer. What do I want you to do? Yeah, just hit him with your weapon.
Very well.
This may look a beautiful battle.
83 damage. 127 hit points left. Adios, Croc. Let's remember to put the priest up
Present.
here.
Very well.
I don't need to polish. I think I already bought a prism. I think I already have that stuff. Just leave it. That's an upgrade. Moody says if Croc had some weed, would it be called Crock Pot? Hello. Good call out. Okay.
Look at that creature.
Oh, I guess destiny has some nasty things in store for all of us. I'm just glad that's over.
So this is the treasure we get. Not much. Silver gloves is an upgrade. Let's give that to you. Okay. Let's find out what this book is. Summoning. Ah. I don't have a use for that. Unfortunately. Okay. Well, that is complete. Moody says, I can't believe it. First time D Forte did not call treasure items garbage. Yeah. It's rare, I know. Hey, Cody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Have you done a run of this yet where you kill all the NPCs? No, I have not. Some people call that a rampage run. No, I have not done a rampage run. Okay, so I guess we could do Trenton now. It's going to be a cakewalk.
Yes?
Damn it.
You're doing well? Glad to hear that. You're hiding from the Christmas music. That's funny. Alright.
This will be good practice.
Oh, Greater Seekers out there. I guess they can shoot us from here. Can I hit them with a whirlwind? I can have one of them.
Very well.
Let's throw a toxic cloud out there at them.
Taken care of.
Wow, Power 6 Sonic
Understood.
Blast. That's gonna hurt.
Very well.
If you say so.
106 damage with the Power 5 boiling blood from the microwave.
If you say so.
Understood.
Taken care
Very
of.
well.
107 damage, and then he explodes.
The very odds.
Understood.
We can still Sonic Blast.
Run.
Hey, we got a power cast increase there. Nice. Alright. Oh yes, I have not done
Yes.
X-ray. So look at all the reds. So we're over here with the green things flashing. We have to go over here. So we have all these impossible encounters.
Ready. Very well.
Waiting.
Understood.
Present.
I don't know the best way to go, I guess. Wow. We're able to dodge them all. Ah, it shows on the mini map the explosion because I paused it right when we went through it. Wow, we dodged them all. Lydia says, well, this game and the enemy spam, I swear. Yeah. Yeah, X-ray helps tremendously with that. In-game map hack. Okay, that's a lot of enemies.
Die slowly.
God bless is a waste of time here. We're doing Whirlwind,
Very well.
Toxic Cloud.
Taken care of.
Probably Psionic Fire.
Understood.
Oh,
Very well.
for the
If you
potty.
say so.
Taken care of.
Let's let as many get into our range as possible. Cody says, I hate to sound ungrateful. Anybody else feel like God Christmas giveaways so far were like getting coal in your stocking? Yeah, I look at my emails I get and I'm like, no, not interested, not interested. I hear you, Cody, I hear you.
Very well.
Understood.
It's just so funny, fighters casting this spell like this. Seems so wrong.
Very
Taken
well.
care
Understood.
of.
Very well.
Taken care of.
If you say so.
Step right up, we got spells for you. Okay, you're gonna come to the fighter.
I'm afraid it's not possible.
Get back to normal again.
Goodness, I did that.
Very well.
One annoying rank we've left. Where's it at?
Look at that creature.
Our will prevails.
Ah, someone new to talk to.
Where are unless are you will? I thought
We are so over-leveled to be at this place.
Oh, much better.
Level 15 and 16? Yeah. We saved it. Until I got the stone idol, so I don't have to go here again.
Waiting.
go ahead and rest. Spell points back. One of them just died to poison. We get their gold. Rennie's gold.
Yes?
I like how it just teleports into your purse.
Damn it.
Present.
Lydia says, hi, I forgot to pay attention to the giveaways. Not amazing, huh? Yeah, I never knew if it was customized to people. I kept getting ones about, well, not kept, but I got one on, in my wish list. One was discounted. And I looked, I'm like, that one's always discounted.
Yes?
I don't think I'm gonna do X-ray here. It just gets confusing. Why? He just dropped down because it didn't.
Enemies?
It wouldn't recognize the ladder.
They will die quickly.
Understood.
Very well.
Takeshi, run! Understood.
Present.
Moody says, don't do X-ray. They will see right through the plan. That's a good one, Moody. That's where I came from, isn't it? No, it's not.
If you say so.
Understood. Understood.
Tarnished mail, Forest Cape. Can't use, but it's worth some money.
Understood.
I'm gonna waste my time.
Very
with
well.
Cody says the freebies so far have been mostly been indie RPGs with mediocre reviews. I think last year they gave away Child of Light. Never got around to it, but it at least looked like a more impressive game.
That's better. Present.
No wonder you weren't shooting. Okay.
Waiting. Very well.
I'm better now.
My illness is extinguished. If you say so. Something valuable.
Nope, that's not valuable.
Oh, look at that. Why, what's that?
Up the rope we go.
Something valuable. Something valuable. What's that?
Let's see how we're doing with stones. Looks fine.
Yes.
Make sure you didn't upgrade your gadget yet. Oh, we do have the arrow and coral attachment. Nice. That's a game changer. Boom. Alright guys, this will be a good place to stop. Man, that's gonna be a game changer. It'll shoot from the Omni gun.
Locked tight.
Arrows and corals. It's gonna make the gadgeteer just destroy things. We'll open one garbage chest.
Oh, it's booby trapped. Yes?
Lydia says, I kind of like, but kind of hate Trenton. I'm always getting lost in the maze. Yeah, it's a neat area, but it is kind of... You have Sonic Blast, it makes it a lot better and a lot easier. Because you can just kill monsters no matter where they're at on the bridges. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Moody says, it's amazing. Wrist rocket. Wow, really? Halberd and Allpike? It was garbage. There you go, Moody. We got our garbage in there before we left. Reminds you of Vivek? What? I don't know what that is. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.